All right, welcome everybody back to Castles and Crusades, the Chronicles of Paramoor. And my girlfriend was waiting on us, but she knew we were debating. So, anywho, we are here, everybody, and I am your host and game master, Tabletop Junkie. Hello. And we are down. I know we're down a player. Unfortunately, some things came up. Life got in the way, so that player will not be able to join us for a while. And we're gonna keep that full disclosure quiet. He just isn't gonna be here. So, and the reasons is his own. So we're good. Meanwhile, we have Colin. Say hi, Colin.
Colin.
I said hi. I said say hi.
You're supposed to say hi, Colin, not Colin.
Oh, for God's sake. Colin, would you please tell us about a bit about your character and all right, state your name and who you're playing.
Yeah, I'm ArcherColin, and I am playing Shadow Wolf, the elf rogue, would-be lawmaster who's interested in finding out things. Teamed up with a couple of dwarves a little while ago, and we've got ourselves into a little. And unfortunately, I'm not as good at looking for traps as I thought I was, which is why we fell down a hole and entered this dungeon from the rear rather than the front.
Yeah, forgot all about that. All right, which king?
Hello, I am the Witch King of Samra, and I've been really active on my blog, but I'll probably be active on my YouTube channel soon. And I'm a friend of Tabletop and Colin here, and pretty much everyone on this server we're on. That's about it. I play games, I review games, I am active somewhat on Twitter, and I blog.
And check out his blog. He's actually got some nice stuff. Some nice stuff on there. He's some night stuff. I said some nice stuff. Yes, he's got stuff about knights on there. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. He might. I haven't.
Not mine. Maybe at some point.
Yeah. He's got some nice stuff on there. He wrote an article about our sessions a little bit, explaining that he's in a game with Castles and Crusades with us, and I did like that article, by the way. I read it.
Thank you.
It promoted me very well, So
I also mentioned one of the old games you and I were in.
Yes, you did. Yes, you did. We've been through so much together.
Oh yeah.
I'm glad we found a game that we're just gonna stick with. Castles and Crusades. Woo! All right, let's move on. All right. So we left off. All right, so we left off. I need to grab me a pen. And we're going to activate now you guys do have access to the maps on the Discord. All right, so we left off. You guys cleared the room for 31. This room here. Give me a hot second. I gotta find me a pointer. I need a pointer. A pointer. Give me something to point with. I'm making it nonchalantly, trying to tell my girlfriend, give me a freaking marker.
Yeah.
Give me a marker. For crying out loud. And she's just sitting here staring at me like I'm an idiot. And it's like, just give me a marker. I just bought a crap ton of markers. How hard are they to find? Thank you.
I was trying to find
Alright, so we're right. You guys are rested in 30. Because 31 was a great ooze place, if you guys remember correctly. You guys took on that great ooze, which nearly killed you. But thank you to the belief of Morg and his holy devotion to Morg, Ezramir's faith came through and Morg saved them. But that may not be happening.
Well,
right? So
remember that that was only happened because Azramir was trying to sacrifice himself so everyone could go free and recover.
Yes.
This is true.
Yes.
I finally worked out how to use fire arrows.
But I'm not sure if your deity would do that if you weren't so devoted to it. You'd be like,
Well, yeah.
you're not devoted enough to me. You can die. Like I didn't get a sheep. Okay, he didn't give me a sheep. You didn't give me the blood of the lamb. I'm not saving you. Anyway, no. I don't know if he would be like that. Morg is a lawfully good deity. He is the dwarven god of creation, and he is depicted as a dwarf. And every culture in the world of Paramoor has acknowledged that he is the god of creation. So, a dwarf created the universe. So, I'm not... Maybe that's why humans... Maybe that's part of the reason why humans kind of want to be friends with the dwarves, because they believe it too. And just because you believe it doesn't mean you want to be friends with them. It's just probably something that, humans tend to have a neutral outlook in this world. So you guys rested over in 30. Well, unfortunately, Rubble has been out for the better part of a day. It is the 21st of Jester Fool, I believe it is. You guys rested for one day. He is out in what looks to be a coma. Could be.
Is there anything I can do to help him with that?
No. You need to get him to. You might be able to if you get him to a church, a temple, apothecary, anything that can look at him medically and examine him. So.
Do we have a way out of the dungeon first of all?
Yeah, you can go right back the way you came, which you left a trail of dead bodies and blood.
We can't get back out that one because it's the bottom of a pit.
Yeah.
Yep. Oh, well, if you guys go backwards, you left some dead bodies back there, so yeah, going all the way back to where you killed everything, that's fine, but that's if you, leave like whoever is left in this dungeon alive, they could still replenish their forces.
We've got to get out. We couldn't get out in the first place anyway.
Right, you still have to figure out how to get across.
We don't have a rope to go up the hole in the floor.
Right.
Yeah.
Or in the cave.
So logical thing is still press on. Remember, Lucius is with you guys.
I thought he left.
He left, but he came back to save your guys' life.
Okay.
We found, if you remember, we
Oh yeah, wait a minute. No, he was captured.
We found him here, didn't we? We found him in here.
Yep, he was. He was in the jail cell, I believe. One of the cells that you guys had.
Yeah.
He didn't even make it back. So you could leave. You could leave Rubble behind and leave Lucius with him to guard him.
Yeah, we'll do that.
All right. So you guys have explored this area. You've already explored and emptied this room. So once you guys leave him with, you guys go all the way back around here, entering into this room. So as you enter this area, you will notice the smell of many dead bodies. You will see creatures, many bodies of creatures. You know what most of them are. Some of them are human. You see some elves. You do see some dwarves. There's probably some, halflings and gnomes. Multiple dead bodies of multiple different species are actually, or races, however you want to classify it, in this area.
Whereabouts are we? I'm on.
So you're kind of like at the entrance here, and you can already see that this room is.
Oh, okay.
Nothing but
Going
bloodshed.
32.
Like, I imagine you need to enter the room, like, without making sure that it was safe to enter, as you notice the smell of dead bodies and bloodshed. Yeah, kind of like that, How do you guys enter?
Do we have a torch? Well, we don't need torches. My bad.
No. There's already torches on the walls, which makes it easier for creatures with twilight vision to see. You being a dwarf don't need. I can't tell if Colin is like coughing. Are you okay, or are you laughing?
I'm coughing. Yeah, I got a bit of a dry.
Okay.
No, I got a bit of a dry throat.
Right. I thought. Oh, okay. It seemed like it was weird because
the answer to your question is slowly, carefully, with an arrow knocked on the bow, but not drawn.
All right.
Yeah. And I have my little hammer raised slightly so that if worst comes to worst, I can slam it down on whatever comes ahead.
Okay. Give me 1 second. I gotta pull something up here. Oh, there we are. Holy crap. I have put you guys up against a lot of bad things.
No.
And you guys have survived. Congratulations.
I don't suppose you have a levitate spell, do you?
Not yet, and I don't know if I can even do that as a cleric.
It's a shame.
I actually believe you might, to be honest.
Otherwise,
Really? I thought only wizards could do that.
No.
I suppose I don't suppose we found any magic carpets, did we?
No.
Oh, yeah. Good luck with that one. Give me a hot second. I'm looking for my dice roller here. My dice roller table thingy. Which is Mr. So that way you guys... Okay, well, I'm gonna make a roll across this map. You guys are going to see what it is. Oh, there we go. We found it. Never mind. Now I'm going to conceal my rolls because I'm the GM and I get to do that.
I can't.
I'll be right back in a second. Hold on, guys.
Yep.
Well, go ahead with it. Yeah.
All right.
Right
So...
back.
All right. Well, we're going to hit pause here for a minute. So what we are currently doing here is that these two have decided to observe the room before entering, and I've just decided to roll a stealth check to see if this creature was stealthing. Yes, that's right, guys. I am going to put them up against a bad guy.
Okay.
And Archer fell silent, went like, "Oh my God, what is it going to be?"
Archer is looking at all his little skills that he's got. That
Oh, this is going to be so good.
no, because I just realised there is no spot hidden skill. Is that?
No, that would
You can see it doesn't have a spot hidden.
Spot hidden is perception.
Right.
Spot hidden was basically you spot hidden objects. And when it went from D&D to Pathfinder, it became perception.
So I've got spot hidden doors. I've got traps, which presumably include, which I know traps includes a degree of spot traps, but that's rather more specific.
So trying to spot anything in a room that's not stealthing around, that would so be what would that be? That would so be a wisdom check regardless.
Yeah, because I've got listen, which close one I've got, which is a +6.
Well, you might be able to. Well, if it's not stealthing or trying to hide from you, you might be able to hear it.
Yeah.
You may not see it, but you might be able to hear it. So you can still apply that bonus for listening.
Okay, I mean, I'll be looking, and obviously, in fact, especially since that bloody bell, I'm going to be paying careful attention to anything else like that that's not so obvious.
Okay.
Sorry, you said we can see lots of bodies in the room, and
yeah, you see a lot of bodies and bloodshed. It's like literally whatever it was or is in this room, literally shredded these bodies apart.
Ooh.
Give me a wisdom.
Have I ever seen anything? Okay, I was saying, have I ever seen anything like this before?
I'm
literally just asking. Is this the sort of thing I might have? Because I'm just literally wondering, is it something I might have seen anything like or heard about before or not?
Hang on one second. Let me look something up. For you. I'm gonna say very much possibly.
Okay.
Give me another. Hang on one second. Let me see here. All right. So if you want to know if you've seen it before, let's see if you even see this or hear it.
No, I meant the wounds and the rest of it on the. You said the wounds. I'm just saying, is there anything about these that looks? I think I might have heard about some leaves these sorts of wounds, or are they just? Well, or is it just they're just probably mangled bodies? That's fine.
Well, they're mangled bodies, but I mean, there's many creatures. Unfortunately, you know, there's many creatures that will
Okay.
do this to the human body.
No, that's fine. That's fair enough. Okay. But does it look as if they've all sort of died in here? And are they all reasonably similar state of decay?
There's skeletons. There are some skeletons in there.
Okay.
There are some corpses that are completely decomposed, and there are some that are like partially decomposed, and there are some that look like they're fresh. Like some of them look like the villagers from the keep.
Right. Okay, so I'll sort of say quietly to Azamir, looks like maybe something in here did this, because I'm not sure why, unless this is just where they dumped the bodies for some reason. Maybe they dumped the bodies not in here to feed something?
You don't think it could be a necromancer, do you?
Say up and start attacking this, and we'll know the answer to that one's yes. That's actually a good thought, because we saw a necromancer just puts his body to his armies to sleep.
It could be a wizard. Don't wizards have some kind of magic they could use to put people to sleep too?
Well, no. I mean, if there's always a lot of dead bodies. If these guys are obviously dead, at various states of decay. I mean, those skeletons ain't going to be waking up. If there was a necromancer's got an army of dead, what does he do with it when he's not using it? What's his equivalent of an army barracks? You're saying that. I hadn't even thought of that before, but you said about a necromancer.
Yeah, I mean, with all these corpses around.
Do you have any way to detect if there's any magic? I know some mages can do that, but do you have anything you can sort of detect anything, if there's any magical aura around these guys that might suggest anything like that?
He thinks for a second and says, sadly, I don't think Paramoor has done for us. He's able to grant me that power. I could speak with some of the corpses.
You could, and you were talking about necromancy.
Bring their soul back into their corpse in an altered form so that they could communicate with us and answer any questions. Would that help?
Yeah, but I suspect that would mean you going into the room and getting closer to them, wouldn't it? And if there's anything, if they've been left here to feed something, I'm going to take another really careful look around. Listen carefully.
You notice that there is a bush-like thingy off in the distance, like you're around here. It's like right around here. Some bodies move off, and you notice like something's moving right here, but it looks like a bush of like fur and feathers.
What is a bush doing in the cavern?
Is there an opening above that could have, and like some earth in there or something?
No.
I don't think I can feel any breeze or anything that would suggest there's a...
Well, as you guys are examining the bush of like what looks to be a bush of some strange plant or fur and feathers, you notice that a like what looks to be like a claw touches one of the bodies and rips off the head of one of the bodies, and blood just squirts out just a little bit.
Step back around the corner. What?
And you notice that there's this like horrible screech / roar, and like this creature with these big black eyes just like appears and begins walking around this entire room. It doesn't look like he's like whatever this creature is. It doesn't look like it's aware of you guys.
Is that a dragon?
A player question, which is because the player doesn't know whether or not this will be appropriate for the setting. A Hulk?
A what?
Is it an Umber Hulk?
No,
Something
it's an
similar
owl.
to that? No, okay.
No, it's an owl bear.
Oh, it's an owl.
Right, okay.
Okay.
So we recognise it. Okay.
I'm a dragon.
I said for
No, that's
owl bear
okay.
as for feathers.
Okay. Fine. So what do we know about owl bears? Are they
Well-
intelligent? Are they semi-intelligent or?
Oh hell no! I think they're like animalistic actually. Oh no,
Yeah,
they
they're
do
like
have
just-
They do have average intelligence. Well, would you?
But I don't
rather
think
know
they can
about
speak
that?
in their languages.
No, they cannot.
Or is it just average intelligence for an animal?
I believe average intelligence for the type of creature that it is. It's not animalistic. Like they can recognize. They can definitely recognize certain things. Like they know what food is. So anything could be food. They're very predatory creatures.
I'll rephrase that. Is it sentient? As in, is it something that we would think of as a relatively intelligent life form rather than an animal? Okay, fine. If we have to kill it, we have to kill it. An animal, or is it something that?
Give me an intelligence roll. Let's see, and I want you to apply all the modifiers you can to this, Archer, because Shadow Wolf would possibly know, because owl bears are actually from the forest.
Well, okay, right. So, let's see. Some got my. Do you know what I haven't done on there? I don't think I've actually put on there. Well, I rolled an 11. I'm just trying to what all my adds are to that because
Your intelligence plus your level plus your wisdom of ages.
plus roguish law.
What's up?
Roguish law.
Yeah, I'm sure.
Oh, what I'm saying because I don't think I've used roguish law before because it's
Oh, roguish lore.
the one that you made for me.
Yeah, actually, you can apply that too.
Okay, so that's another. Okay, so that's
Because as a rogue, you might actually know that from being a scout in the Elven militia.
okay. So how do I? Okay, right. So hold on. So this is effectively.
Hang on, I'm pulling it up for you.
I'm trying to work out.
Yep. Oh, hang on a second.
So it's my imp bonus
Mm-hmm.
plus my wisdom of the ages bonus, which is come on, how that works. Once I've done these, okay, so that's just straight up plus 2. So, okay, so that's plus 3.
Yep. And this would be common information, so no matter what your roguish lore, what that would do for you, basically you just add, all you're going to do is add in your intelligence modifier, plus your level, plus your wisdom of ages, and it's going to be, because you have roguish lore, and this is something you would commonly know on the world, it's going to be a challenge level 0. So, and you rolled an 11, so what's your intelligence modifier?
Oh, no, so my intelligence modifier is 1.
Okay, so then
My
your level
wisdom of
is
the
also...
ages is 2.
All right, so then that's
Wisdom of the ages
3.
is 2, so that's a 3. My level is 4, so that's a 7.
So you rolled an 18.
So the level is the wisdom of the age is the roguish law, yeah.
Yes. So
Okay, yeah, 18.
Yep. So you got an 18 altogether. You do know that owl bears are predatory creatures, and you yourself had to defend from many of them prior.
Okay, I know a bit about them.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, my question was more of the lines of, am I going to treat this as an animal?
Oh no, you're going to treat it as a hostile situation.
Okay, so I'm just what I'm saying is, I've got no problem with shooting an animal, but I don't necessarily want to shoot something if it's not hostile. But
No,
if
it
it's
is very hot. No, it is very hostile.
okay, funk. You shoot it then.
Yep. All right. So because it is still, I have rolled 3 checks on this. I'm about to roll a 3rd check. I'm trying to see if he would notice you guys. And he is just not doing very well. So I'm going to allow you, both you guys, to have a surprise attack. 1 surprise round, and then it will be initiative. So you guys can roll. And if I remember correctly, let me check out something else. Because he's not aware. Looking up something. Hang on a second. All right. So go ahead and roll to see if you guys hit. To see for who is ever attacking. And you're in the target number you're going to have to reach is an AC of 5. That's all you have to beat.
What's the bonus for surprise again?
I just gave it to you. It's instead of have to do his normal AC, it's going to be an AC of 5.
Oh, right. So the AC. Oh, gotcha. Okay. So don't roll a 1 then.
Yeah, pretty much.
My pluses is +4. Which is 17.
Oh yeah, you totally hit him. Give me damage, and then I need a 1d8 roll after that damage.
Okay. Damage is a D4 +1. I've not declared. I've not declared my expert arrow. So presume so. Then I'm obviously using my normal arrows.
Mm-hmm.
The expert arrows can be +1s, but I didn't declare that. So.
Nope. Which if you would have declared that, it would have been an AC of 13 you would have had to beat, which you would have totally did that if you would have did a called shot.
No, you gave me some expert arrows, and the expert arrows are +1 to hit, +1 damage.
Oh, okay. Totally forgot about that too.
No, that's okay. So did I, despite the fact that you weren't in front of me. Right, that is 3 points to damage location 2.
To location 2? And you said 6 points, right?
3, unfortunately, no. It's only D4 +1.
Okay. So, unfortunately, 3. Okay. Whew, that's give me 1 second. That's a hard hit. Location 2. Unfortunately, okay. So you do shoot him in like what appears to be. So you do shoot the animal, and what appears to be the left arm, and he has finally spotted you guys.
Right up.
All right. However, I did promise Witch King one actual move, and this still counts as a surprise round.
If I were to cast Soundburst, would that echo into our ears and do us damage too?
Let me see here. Give me 1 second. Soundburst. Do you have the spell pulled up for that one yet, or do you want me to do it?
I'll get to it.
Okay. I'll get it.
We did say that we'd taken a step back, so I would suggest that we're at the very least pace back from the what might be the door, what might be termed the doorway. So we're in the corridor.
I'd like to point out which case I like to
feet away in a 20-foot diameter circle.
So you're right here essentially. So we'll say 5, 10, 15. So the soundburst will go right here, and it goes in a circle like that. So you have just plenty of room where it'll touch the sound would hit the walls, but it's not gonna do a ricochet bounce and hurt your guys' ears. So you're good to cast that.
Okay, I will do so then. Do we need to roll for that?
I do not think so, actually. Believe it or not, I think I have to roll for that, to be honest. Let me pull up. Because most spells I have to roll for. But hang on, let me get that real quick. So soundburst.
On page 182 of the PDF.
I got page 152, but that's because I'm also inside the spell book where they got all the spells put together.
Oh, okay.
All right, so let's see here. Did you say 50 feet diameter?
It is a 50 feet emanating from any point up to 50 feet away and in a 20-foot diameter circle.
Okay, I thought you said 15. I thought you said 15.
No.
No.
It says the caster evokes a thunderclap of sound emanating from any point up to 50 feet away.
It's 50 feet range, but 20-foot ball.
Yeah.
20-foot sphere, yeah. Okay, good.
So if you cast it like right here, it pretty much like say right here, it would pretty much go out like this. I would say kind of like a cone, but a semicircle. So it's still not going to hurt your ears because the sound is still going to be traveling away from you. So you're still good there. Let's see here. And any creature within the area of effect takes 1d8 damage and must make a successful wisdom saving throw to avoid being stunned for 1 round. Okay, give me damage. So you don't need to roll for that. You just got to roll for damage.
Okay.
All right, and then I got to do a wisdom check.
I did 1 point of damage.
How much?
1.
Well, do not fret, because you do notice he is like shimmering.
Ooh.
So he's going to be doing that for 1 round, which gives you guys an easy form of attack. This does actually, let me see, let me check out to see if this modifies anything for you guys. Because he's stunned for 1 round. He cannot attack you guys. So, oh, holy crap. So the AC is still the same. So you guys get another attack each. Starting whoever wants to go first. There's no initiative right now.
Okay.
Colin, why doesn't Shadow Wolf go next? Because you have the ranged attack, and I just have spells and Warhammer.
Okay. You know, I said just don't roll a 1.
You rolled a 1, didn't you?
I didn't. I rolled a 2.
Oh my god! What's all your okay? Wow, you made it by 1 off. What's all? Add all your modifiers in and tell me what it is.
It's a 6. That's a 6.
Okay. Wow, you just barely made it. So give me damage.
Yeah. That's better. That's maximum damage. That's 5 damage to location 8.
Location 8, 5 points of damage. All right. So you did which location 8 is the right leg. So you got an arrow in the left arm and then the right leg. So, however, it seems like it's still alive. So yeah. All right. It's Azramir's turn.
Okay. Let's see. What else do I have? I don't have any more.
I know owlbears. They're dangerous, aren't they?
Yeah, I don't have any more ranged attacks, so I'm gonna have to go towards the owlbear and attack it.
All right. Is Azramir praying to Morg as he does it, saying, "Please, Morg, deliver
yes,
me
he
from
is.
darkness"? All right.
Exactly. Yes.
All right. Give me a roll, and it's the AC is a 5.
I have a +3 to hit.
So basically, again,
That is a 14.
Oh, you hit. Give me damage.
Okay. 1d8 plus 1. 9 damage.
9 damage. Whoo. Give me a 1d8 roll. Let's see what location you hit.
5.
5. Unfortunately, that's just a torso. So you went up and bashed him right in the torso. All right.
I am probably shorter than the owlbear, so it kind of makes sense.
So
bash it in the
or
knackers.
so does Azramir go for the Holy Order of Morg, and he just like bashes him right in the chest, and he's like, He's like, oh boy. Not my original target, but you know, I'll take it. All right. Well, if that's all, it is time for initiative. Thus begins the kill.
Yes. Thus begins the slaughter.
The question
for the
is
glory of war.
But is it your slaughter or his slaughter? That's where we're gonna have to reach in.
Yeah. So I got an 8.
Right, so it's, remind me again, it's
1d20 plus dex.
D20. Sorry? It's D20 plus dex modifier.
Yeah. D20 plus your dex bonus.
Ooh! 22 then.
Alright, so, well...
By the way, my dex modifier is 2.
Alright.
So, another way, that was a 20.
Alright, well, Shadow Wolf, you get to go first.
You're going to do that 20 doesn't waste on that, aren't you? Okay.
Yep, you're a little robotic there. Alright, go ahead.
So, natural 20 wasted on the okay.
I'm wasted on the initiative, I know, right?
You... Can I just swap my 2 rolls around, please?
No.
That's a 19.
No,
That's 19 plus a plus. So I got a natural 19. Play quit.
Okay, well...
23.
Okay, well, that's a hit, so you get to roll for damage.
I thought it might be. Oh, that's so frustrating. And that is 4. Location 4.
4. That's the torso, so you shot him right in the chest. And he just screeches out in pain because he's got like an arrow in his left arm, arrow in his left leg, an arrow in his chest, plus he just took Azramir's full brunt of his hammer to his chest, and now it's his turn. Alright, Azramir, you ready for this one?
Yep.
Alright, here we go. Here we go. Azramir.
Yes.
Does a 27 hit you?
Yes. I only have a 16 AC.
Well,
better than mine.
You guys, let's put it to you this way: he's over half dead at least, so this may not be so bad. But hang on one sec. I gotta see how something else works. Let's see here. Oh, okay. Yep. Let's see how well this works. Alright. Well, this is going to become a strength versus strength roll from here on out. So, he attacked with his claws, grabbing you. Like, he slices you, and then he grabs you, and now he's going to bear hug you. So, I get to roll some extra dice here. Oh, got them all. Alright. Alright. I hope you're praying.
Oh, shit!
I hope you're praying a morgue.
Far away is he?
I hope you're praying a morgue.
Yes, I am.
Here we go.
And any god who will listen.
Oh my god, triple ones. You take 3 points of damage.
Okay, so I'm down to 29.
That was by the luck of morgue. So he's bear hugging you. And he's just squeezing you, and you can feel the bones cracking, but they're not breaking. You only take 3 points of damage.
Awesome.
I have 2 questions for you.
Mm-hmm.
One of which is, unless we had found any more arrows, and if I remember right, you didn't give me any more.
Right.
I am out of ordinary arrows. I'm therefore now on either expert or silver arrows.
Okay.
My second question, which I should have asked in the first place, but I forgot I've just gone up and got this, is he within how far away is he?
20 feet actually.
I think bugger in that case, because I think that no, that's good. That's fantastic.
Okay, but it's not Shadow Wolf's turn yet. It's actually Azumir's turn, and he has to break out of the bear hug.
Okay, now that's okay, good. Because my other thing is, please can it be facing away from me?
Yeah, well, you see, the owlbear is facing you. However, Azumir is facing the opposite direction from you, so no. Anyway, Azumir, let's get onto this to see if he breaks out of this or not. Azumir needs to give me a strength check, and Azumir needs to roll. Well, I mean, is your strength a prime at all?
Yes, it is, and I rolled a 7 with a total of 8.
Oh no, you need more than that. You needed at least like 5 more than 12, like a 17 or better. So nope, you are still in that bear hug. So now it's Shadow Wolf's turn.
I really, really, really should have looked at this beforehand.
Yep.
I got sneak attack when I went up to level 4. A sneak attack would have given me.
Well, I mean, he is distracted. If you want to take a round to sneak, it's one round of stealth.
The description is that's what I'm saying. Is the description of sneak attack is that I don't need to do, because it's a level 4th one.
Oh, okay.
It doesn't. That's what I'm saying. It unlike a back attack, sneak attack do not necessarily require a previously successful hide or move silently check, although you could require one.
Do you want to sneak? Do you just want to sneak in range and do a back attack, which does like what is it, 4 times?
No.
Damage?
The thing is, level 4, I get sneak attack, which is range 30 foot. I can do it with a bow.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's what you were doing.
And it's plus 2 to hit, plus 4 damage.
Okay.
But I suspect that I should have done that in the first place. That now I would suspect, unless you say differently, that the situation is that's probably not appropriate for this situation. We're actually engaged in combat.
Actually, what I've been trying to tell you is it's totally appropriate for this situation because he's currently hugging Azumir like a teddy bear.
Oh, goody! Right. Okay,
so he's distracted with the dwarven meal he's about
to. So that's plus 6 to attack.
Okay.
Plus 1 because I'm going to have to be using one of my expert arrows.
Hold up, hang on 1 second. Let me verify to make sure that doesn't supposed to take.
Yeah, this is. I mean, this is why I was looking at that, because I'm just.
And if it does, it's usually just 1 round, so I wouldn't put it, which means all I'm gonna do is bear hug. The owlbear is just gonna bear hug Azumir just 1 more time for you, and then that gives you plenty of time to get into attack. But unfortunately for him, yes, he's gonna lose health. Victory smells so sweet. Wait a minute, why the hell am I in Rangers? I said rogues, damn it.
For example, a rogue could be having a conversation, or a rogue could be perched in the shadows of a tree, waiting for the perfect opportunity to shoot. Like the back attack, sneak attack situations do not necessarily require a previously successful hide or move silently check, but a castle keeper could require success in one or both, depending on the circumstances if necessary.
Hang on.
It doesn't mention anything about, because you don't need to do sneak attack. It's basically, I mean, it looks basically like it's effectively ambush.
Yeah. You know what?
So
you know what? I will just make a successful roll on that to hit, and we'll rule on that later on. I'm not gonna make it like a big drawn out thing.
I said okay, that's fine. I say because okay, so that would have given me so let me see. That's 18. So that's 19. Without it being a sneak attack.
Okay.
The sneak attack will be 21.
Yeah, let's do the sneak attack because it'll be 21 to hit, and then you still get a +4 bonus to damage. So roll, and then you get +4. So that'll, yeah. So you moved in position behind him. So you're now. Let's see. You're now on the other side of this. Like you are now on the other side of this room. Instead of like over here, you're over here. He is in the center of the room, bear hugging Azramir.
That's a bugger. That's minimum damage.
Oh.
Which is 6 points.
Wow. Okay. Close to. Yep. All right. So. Well, you should have written back.
Sorry. Yeah, 6 points. It's 6 points.
Actually, give me a D8 roll.
D8 roll. Okay. I was going to say because that's I'm talking about +4, +1 for that one's +5. Hold on. 4 + 1 is 4. No, sorry, it's 6 points. Hold on. Let me. Okay, so 1. So it's 4 for that one. 5. Sorry, yes, it's 6. It's 6 points of.
Yep. Okay, 6 points of damage. I just need a D8 roll to see what location.
7 points of damage. So my maths is getting atrocious tonight.
Yep, you're good. I just still need that D8 roll to see where you hit.
3.
3. Okay. Yep. You hit him in the. Yeah. He's in the right arm now. He's got arrows all over him, but he's still bear hugging Azramir. Okay, Azramir. Now because he didn't attack you and he's still bear hugging you, he only gets to roll less dice this time.
You got a dagger?
All right.
I don't.
You feel the squeeze, and you're probably feeling some bones moving around in there because he did 9 points of damage to you.
Okay, so I'm down to 20 hit points.
All right. Well, and you got to give me a strength check to see you break free. 17 or better is what I declare.
Okay. That's a 21.
You actually busted right out of his arms. So, all right. You're basically catching your breath. So, all right. Shadow Wolf, it's your turn.
Right. Okay. So. Oh fuck. That's a 1.
Oh, give me.
Am I attacking or am I? I'm not doing initiative, am I?
No.
In that case, then that's a 1.
I know you knew that. You were just asking because you're scared of what's going to happen. Give me a D20 roll.
Yeah. I genuinely wasn't sure. I thought for a second, no. Yeah.
Yep. Give me a D20 roll.
15.
15. All right. Well, you lose your next action on your next turn for 1 round. So it is the owlbear's turn.
Shit! Ow! Buddy, string caught me.
All right, he's gonna try and All right, you know what? I've picked on Azramir enough. He turns around and he sees you right behind him.
30 feet away.
No, you're not 30 feet away. You are on the other side of this room, and he is right there. So you are 20 feet away.
Oh, okay.
And he saw where the arrow is. You still missed.
Ouch.
16? Does a 16 hit you?
I do believe it does. Bear with me
Okay.
1 second. Come on. It does.
All right. Well, he's going to attack with his claws, and he's going to, once he gets you with the claws, he's going to hook onto you and bear hug you, just like Azramir.
Oh shit! Can I fumble
Alright.
for my dagger? Actually, genuine question.
No.
Free-
You know, he comes up and he
so
scratches
if he
you.
hugs,
What's up?
I say if he hugs me, that's actually a genuine question. In fact, if I'm hugged, does that mean basically all I can do is fail to break free?
Yes, but remember, you also lose your turn for next round, so you won't get that option for at least 1 round.
Shit.
Yep. So he hooks you.
shit.
He slaps you around a little. He slaps you around. He made you his bitch, and then he grabs you and he begins squeezing you for 12 points of damage.
Just as long as he doesn't call me George. 12 points of damage. Shit, that's just over 50% of my damage.
Oh wow. Oh wow. Yeah, you're bleeding pretty good.
I'm 11 out of 24.
Okay. All right. Well, okay. So, all right. So, as Ramir, it's your turn.
Yes, I am going to slam my warhammer right down at the owlbear.
Okay.
On the other hand, you're behind him now.
Mm-hmm.
Hold up 1 second.
Oh, go ahead.
Let me see. Let me check something out for you because this doesn't. Let's see. Well, instead of hang on 1 second. His attention's off of you.
God, we're halfway through the bloody thing.
Wow. Okay. All right. So, since his attention is off of you, you get a +3 to hit now, added to your bonus, added to what you already have. You get an additional +3, and the AC that you'll need to hit for right now is going to be a 10 versus a 15. So you only have to beat 10, and you also get a +3 to attack additionally.
Well, I actually get a +6 because I have +3 to hit.
There you go. So there you go.
That is a 16 plus 6, which I think is 24.
22.
22. There you go.
Yep. All right. Give me damage.
Okay. Damn it! It's 1 hit point of damage.
Really? 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 Oh my god.
Yes, really.
That is just freaking
I'm bummed.
terrible. Don't you get like a bonus? Are you adding? What'd you do? Roll a 1?
Oh, actually, it's a 2. It's 2 damage, not 1. 2.
Still not better. You know, he didn't have that much left. All you had to do was roll an 8. Or at least a 6 or better, and he would have been dead. You smashed him like right in the back. He barely felt it. He shivered it off like, woo. All right, well, you know, Shadow's turn. Oh wait, he loses that, so now it's the Owlbear's turn.
Yep, Shadow's not turned. The Owlbear's turn.
Another 10 points of damage.
Shit!
Yep. Yeah, at this point, you probably feel your bones breaking.
I'm not sure I'm feeling anything much at all. I'm on 1 hit point.
Well, it's Azumir's turn again.
Okay.
Like I said,
Same bonuses as last time. Man, I'm giving it to you guys, but he's pretty much killing Shadow Wolf.
Plus 6 is 21. 21 plus a D8 damage plus 1. So let's see if I can do it this time. That's 3 damage.
He is still alive. All right, Shadow Wolf, it is your turn, and this is you got to give me a strength check. Is strength your prime?
no.
All right, you're gonna have to score me a 23 or better.
No chance. Actually, hold on a second. No chance. The only chance was a 20.
Yep. What'd you get? Not a 20.
10.
10. Yep, that ain't gonna work. All right, Owlbear's turn. All
Dead.
right. You're not dead till you reach -10.
Watch him reach -10 right now.
Exactly.
Hey. Don't give up so easily. Okay. So you're at -9.
So he did 10 hit points of damage.
Your blood just spews out of your mouth, and he drops you as your body falls lifeless to the ground.
Yeah.
All right, Azramir, it's your turn.
I think the only thing I can do now is run back to Lucius.
Oh, thank you.
Oh my
No,
God.
seriously.
Standing behind this bloody thing.
Well, hopefully they'll follow me, and then I can go back and get you, right?
If he
Yeah,
only
if
has
I don't bleed
one,
out.
he's only gonna have one death check. If he fails it, unfortunately, he will be dead.
Well, how much danger am I in if I go and heal him right now?
Well, truth be told, you could be into a lot, but he only has 3 hit points.
Okay, then. Okay, I'm gonna attack the outlier and then try to
Your
heal.
best chance is to pray to Morg.
Yep, I'm going to pray to Morg and say, "Deliver me and my friend here from the jaws of death. Let the blades of all the gods and the warhammer of Morg guide my hand to this wretched beast."
Yep, and hopefully get a critical. But if not, all you gotta do is hit him on. I would say at this point his attention would have already turned to you because he knows you're there because you hit him.
Mhm.
So, 15 or better.
18.
All right, that hits. Give me damage, please. Roll more than just a 3.
That's an 8.
That's an 8. Where was that a while ago? Anyway, it doesn't matter. You totally, as he turned around, all he saw was your hammer smashing him into the face, and he fell to the ground. Lifeless. He is dead.
Okay, now I am going to drag
Bandage, please.
out of here.
We're discussing this.
Just cure light wounds on him. Come on.
Yeah.
I just thought it'd be better if I got to a safer area. My bad.
I'm a -9. Am I not about to be starting rolling death saves?
Well, I thought you had to get a -10 before that happened.
No, you get a death save if you're below 0.
Oh, shit.
But
Um,
and here's how my death saves work. If you get a -1 and you fail, you build up 1 each time. But that's all it does is basically every failure you get for death save doubles the number. So at a -5 or more, you'll really only get 1 shot.
Well, unfortunately, I do not have the ability to cure serious wounds. So the best I can do is cure light wounds.
That would give him life just a little bit longer.
Okay. Then, where's that spell? Where did it say it? Cure light wounds at D8 damage. And I also get. Can I add my healing bonus stuff into this?
On another turn, if you once you heal him.
Okay. So I cast Cure Light Wounds on Shadow Wolf, and let's see how much damage I heal.
Yep.
8.
Oh wow,
Ooh,
he's at a
nice.
-1. All right. Shadow Wolf needs to give me a death save, which is death save is going to be your Constitution.
Sorry, I lost you. Oh, what? You mean the one I don't have?
Yep, sorry. Well, that's what it is. Is it? Are you primed with Constitution there?
No, I'm a rogue.
18 or better then.
Oh shit! I'm dead.
No, you're not.
That's a
You're at a
six.
minus. You're at a -1, so you scored a 6.
Oh,
you're
sorry.
at a -2 now.
Okay.
Now.
Oh
this
right,
is
I see. Okay, I see. Sorry, okay, I get how it goes. Okay.
All right. So now it's time for Azumir to start
cure
using
like
his
wood.
bandages.
About to cure like wounds if he's got one.
I don't think you guys
I
got
already
any more
cast
potions.
that.
I think he was talking about
I don't have any potions to
No.
give. I just have all my gear and no magic items or treasure, so...
Oh, so was that your only spell?
I also have First Aid as a spell, but I don't have... the only other healing spell I have is Cure Light Wounds.
So can you? I mean, mechanically, can you cast that again?
Can I?
You can Cure Light Wounds, I believe, is a first level spell. You can cast that, I believe, up to 2 to 3 times a day.
Okay.
Yep. So
And I will do so. I'll cast it again, and slowly but surely, the Light of Morg heals for 1 hit point of damage.
All right.
Or healing. Can I cast it again?
Say again.
Can I cast it one more time?
What'd you get?
I got one hit point of healing for him last.
Oh wow, one. You know what? We're just gonna say he's
So
at one
he's
hit
to
point.
0.
Oh,
Okay,
okay.
fine, thank you.
No, we're just gonna put him at. We're just gonna put him at one. I'm not gonna have you waste your final slot. So he wakes up, probably very badly, like, oh my god, I'm about to throw up.
But his bones are knitted back together as best as possible. His lungs are no longer collapsed, and
Hurts. Am I? Oh, looks.
Hang on, guys. Hang on. Let's wait for the. I think there's something wrong with my internet or something because you guys are all coming through robotic. All right, try it now.
Try.
Hang on, let me check the.
Hello.
Okay, you guys are sounding okay. Everyone's sounding a little bit better now. All right, let's continue.
Okay, cool.
Yep. Okay, so 1 hit point is I'm gonna give you both right now, and you can choose to use it or not. But both of you guys in this in this area, on one of the bodies, as you search, you guys did find a Cure Light Wounds potion, each of you.
Yes. 6.
I'm
Six?
gonna. Is it a D8 that you heal or a D6?
Nope, D8.
Okay. So I'm gonna drink one, and Shadow Wolf's gonna drink one, and I heal for 4 hit points, so I'm up to 24.
All right, and then 6, so that would put Shadow Wolf at 11.
Hey.
Okay, so that's what you guys find in. Hello.
I'll take 11 and give it to me, but I'll make it 7.
Oh, 7. Yep, that's what I said. 7, 8.
I was on 1. Yeah.
Yep.
I was on 1 and I rolled a 4. Oh, I rolled 6.
Yep.
I thought you just said 11.
No.
Yeah, is it 11 or 6?
No. You were at 1. You healed 6. That's 7. That's what I said.
So I thought you said 11. Sorry, I misheard you.
Nope.
Oh.
Yeah, you're still very much hurt. That owlbear was pretty strong for a rogue. All right.
Should have. Oh, Lucius.
We'll go back to him. Don't worry, Shadow Wolf.
Days later.
All right. Well, anyway.
Yeah, it takes like 3 days for me to drag Shadow Wolf out of the cave and back to
I can walk. It's just I think this has just become a grind.
Oh, okay.
All right. So you guys come from this room here. You guys go down this corridor, and leading into this hallway here. As you slowly probably travel, pretty sure Shadow Wolf is just feeling like his lungs are refilling up from air from being completely deflated. And you walk into this massive room.
We don't. Stagger slowly, and I'm still listening.
Yeah. There doesn't seem to be. This room is completely empty. It has torches and maybe like places to hold stuff, but it's like holding candles and maybe just some like rocks and stuff in this whole area. It seems like a pretty well dug out area of the mountain. Not sure as to why, but there is nothing in here. You don't see any gold, no treasure, and you don't see anyone guarding it.
My first comment, my first point is next time in combat, I'm probably going to die. Is there anything in it that looks out of place, odd? Anything? I mean, I'm just wondering, if to what degree spot traps would actually spread out to other unusual things that aren't specifically traps? Because obviously I say we don't spot hidden or anything.
Yeah, you don't find nothing.
Okay, I'm just wondering because I just suddenly occurred that there's.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, there's nothing. There's no traps in here. It's literally just a plain dugout room.
Okay.
All right. So as you guys make it across, you guys go down this long hallway. This long, super long. We're still not at
We
the
really need a virtual tabletop so we can see where you're pointing to.
Oh
Yeah.
Well, pull up YouTube.
Well, I've got the map.
That's what I'm saying.
Pull up YouTube. I haven't gotten the license for that yet. I haven't bought one yet. Although without the amount of money I spend on tabletop games, you'd think I would have already done that. So you guys once you guys reach this hallway, you guys actually see some stairs going down deeper into this cave.
Deeper?
Into this planet. Yeah, deeper. The stairs go down.
Oh, great.
As you guys walk down this narrow corridor of staircases, you manage to pop out into another hallway. And you come to your first two doors, one on your left, and wait a minute, that's not the right doorway. There we are. So you actually pop out at oh boy. So you actually pop out here, and you actually come to your first doorway.
I was going to say, the numbering is weird, yeah.
To your left.
Listen to the doorway, check the door, usual stuff.
Give me a perception roll, and your +2 to listen does count. And it would be your wisdom.
Oh, gold. Wow. 7.
You got a 7?
My wisdom is not prime.
Oh, wow.
Oh, sorry, hold on a second. No, wait, sorry. No, 11. Sorry,
okay.
I've got no, but my wisdom bonus is 6. Listen bonus is 6, sorry.
All right.
Hold on a second there, but...
Let me check something here.
Hold on a second. No, my listen bonus is 8. Sorry, so that's 11.
Okay.
I've got my level bonus comes in there, doesn't it? Because it's class 1 plus my class plus my race.
So the good news is, whoever you do hear some talk in this room, and it's like they're speaking in common tongue, but they don't seem to be aware that you're actually outside the room. So you do hear about a couple different voices, like probably about 3 different voices are in there, and yeah.
I hear what they're saying.
They're just talking about, oh yeah, don't burn the meat. Well, yeah, we're definitely gonna be eating this on the coals. Yeah, I can't wait to get more of those humans, from that keep. We're gonna so be a force to be reckoned with. We're gonna take down all the kingdoms, and that's about it.
I can at least give them in there.
What do you want to do? Do you want us to attack them? Or...
Oh,
that's what I thought. I just didn't know.
No, I don't want to.
Well, how do we keep track of where they are? Because they might move throughout the dungeon.
Yeah, I know. Let's put it this way: we've got no fighters.
Yeah.
We have no fighters.
But if we came back with Lucius, we'd be leaving Rubble alone.
I know. If I was up to full, I'd have been tempted to just leave the 3 of you here and if I could get my way out back to the keep. Bring back reinforcements. But not at the moment. And I mean, we've just gone down. So we're going further underground. We're not. I don't think we're anywhere near the exit yet. You'd know better than I do. You know, you've got your stone your understanding of stone and the earth, but
well, I can determine the depth and direction of stone, but when it comes to like everything else,
well, yeah, no, I'm saying, we're doing this. But we've stepped back a little way, so we're not actually talking loudly through the door. So we're trying not to be heard. Preferably back at the top of the stairs. Yeah, but the point, what we're saying is we've just come down another set of stairs, right? We fell down a hole in the first place. We were on a reasonably flat surface, weren't we? Reasonably flat ground on the surface.
Oh yeah. If you on the surface, you'd be on flat ground. Yes.
No, what we're saying is when we fell down the hole.
Oh.
We were on. We weren't sort of the edge. We, as far as I can tell, there isn't any. We're going down, and we're just going down again. So we're going further into the earth. It's not likely to be that we could see anything that we're going to come out lower down or anything. We've got to come back up as far as we can tell.
Yes, you are going down deeper, and you've gone down some stairs. That's gone downward. So even as you remember, know that you guys are going deeper into this area.
So we are moment because you're right. I mean, if every door is shut and we can manage to go past without disturbing anything anywhere along the line, we might get out. Assuming, I mean, I would imagine this has got to come back out somewhere because obviously that was a back entrance we fell down. There obviously wasn't an entrance.
Yeah. Right now, who's ever in this room is not aware that you guys are outside the door listening.
Well, like I said, I've moved back a bit. I don't. Yeah. If I'm talking, I'm not talking. But that's what I'm saying. Is I mean, at the moment that I can see it, our only real hope, if we can sneak all the way out, I have no idea how far that is. You said, I mean, if we've got Lucius with us, that means leaving us from it. That means leaving rubble.
Mm-hmm.
I think we're in trouble. I think we're severely screwed. Because we go in there, we go in there.
Well, then we'll have to evacuate somehow and get everyone out of here.
I mean, I don't know what, as I said, I think we're,
Well, did we check every hallway that could have led to an entryway up?
I think we did, yeah.
So far, you guys have found no way. So it so far seems like it's one direction. So far, you guys have gone one direct. You've gone down many different hallways and whatnot, but they're all leading down. The only thing leading back up is retracing your steps to what you guys have already finished off.
One of us could climb up there and use rope to pull everyone else up.
Yeah. I mean,
I
look
do
before
have 50 feet of rope.
Yeah. How far down did we fall?
You only fell down that far. Like when you fell down that hole, it's only a 6-foot hole or a 10-foot hole. So I mean that you guys did not take much damage.
It was a 6-foot hole.
Yep, 10-foot.
10-foot hole.
Okay, so 40 feet left of rope to use.
It's a 10-foot hole. I could have jumped back out of it. Yeah, I suggest we go back if we can. We see.
Jumping 10 feet?
I believe so. You guys only took like 1d6. It could have been 1d6 or 2d6. If it was 2d6, it'd be like 20 feet. Every 10 feet, you take 1d6 points of damage of falling. And I think I only did 1d6 because you guys were only like level 1. And you guys only had like anywhere from 6 to 12 hit points of damage that you were able to take. So I know I didn't want to do too much to you.
Okay, right. We're going back out, that'd be climb or scale. Because climb I have, scale I don't.
I don't have climb either.
I've got climb.
But if you guys also remember, there was sort of a ladder embedded in the walls of that hole, so that way if anyone who was part of the alliance fell down that hole, they could easily get out or come down and get your bodies.
How didn't we climb back out again then?
You guys,
I don't know. I don't even remember that there was a ladder.
No, I don't. We'd have climbed back out again.
You guys, yeah, you guys
Right,
didn't roll
we
I don't
go
remember you guys rolling a climb check. You guys could just like climb down the hole and climb up, or find some way to just bridge it between. You guys got to remember, people have been coming in and out. The alliance has been coming in and out. None of you guys have asked, how have they been coming in and out with that hole there? That hole is the entire entranceway. They have to have some way of their coming in and out without them tripping the trap.
We'd have gone straight back out again.
I thought we had to keep going down to get out.
We did. Thought we couldn't get back out that way. That was the whole thing. Right, in that case, fine. We're going back out.
Yeah, let's get Rubble and everyone out of here.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, you guys have decided to retreat from the your character's going to retreat from this mission and let the keep know that you guys weren't able to finish it.
Well, it's either that or we carry on and die.
Yeah, and like ultimately we can come back later, but we need to heal. We need to resupply. We need to heal. We need to get out of here because Rubble's comatose, and we only have one party member left, and it's Lucius, and like we need to get out of here.
All right.
There's nothing wrong with retreating when the odds are against.
Oh no, and I actually kind of like. I like the idea for the story element. I love it.
Cool.
Yeah. So I mean, yes. Did you fail? Yes, but I mean, is it a bad thing? No. You guys did the best you guys could.
And we also didn't fail entirely because we did wipe out a couple floors of monsters.
Actually, you guys wiped out about half of the forces.
Okay, so
you're still getting...
Now, the thing is, we can do. Now we know where the place is.
Yep. All right, so you guys you guys have decided that... All right, so Shadow Wolf and Azramir decided that you guys are just not fit to without your fighter, who is Rebel, you guys are not fit to finish this. So you guys managed to do a full retreat. You guys go back up each and every floor. You grab everybody that you saved. Remember, you did save those prisoners that were making their way out with that, what was that, orc? There was an orc down here.
We sent them out.
Yep. You did. You sent them out there, which means they probably already made a bridge for you guys.
Hopefully they may have got back and told the...
How did you even think they were going to get out?
Hey, you know what? I never said anything. I just let you guys play out the story. I unfortunately, as a GM, I can't interject that.
That's true.
So, all right. So
I thought we couldn't go back out that way. Otherwise, I'd have gone back out ages ago.
Yeah, same.
Well, you guys retreat from the dungeon and from the Caves of War, and you guys managed to get everyone out, including Rubble. You guys made it back to the keep. So you have informed the keep that, unfortunately, with what happened to your friend, with what happened to Rubble, you weren't able to finish it.
Tell them, but once we're healed up, we can take it back in. We can take a few more troops back in again. Now we know we can get in and get out that way. We can matter watching it. We can go back in and take it.
But here's the thing. It at least takes you about anywhere from a half a day to a full day to get back to the keep. You guys do have gear that you guys do have to travel back. There was wagons present for you to actually load in and do that, and everybody did take time to travel backwards. Now, the issue with all that is enough time has passed for the Alliance to actually not fully regroup, but build up a better defense. So, unfortunately, the adventure's not able to be played through any further. Which is fine.
Oh.
Which is
Okay.
fine. However, which is fine. So, yes, although that is, but you guys still get points and stuff for that. So, you guys have been back at the keep for... So you guys left the caves about 2 days ago. You made it back to the keep, stayed there about a day. This is day 3 now. 3 days have passed, and Rubble came out of his coma.
The first question is, did we actually manage to get anything out with us?
Yes, you did get all the loot.
I didn't want to use it, but okay, great. Because obviously that's going to have major,
Yep.
I was worried that we couldn't get it all out.
No, we were... So well, you don't know what you took with you. Remember, some of this loot you probably sold off, traded in, and there's different things behind screen that I don't want to release of how we're going to handle that on stream. So that's behind the screen. That's going to be behind the scenes type of deal that I will tell you how this works. Because we got a lot of accounting to do. And so, meanwhile, so you guys have been back at the keep for about a day now. Everyone's been informed of the fact that you weren't able to get to the bottom of things, but that's okay because you did tell everyone that you did take out half the forces. So it may grant the keep an advantage. It may not. We're not 100% sure.
Amongst other things,
that'll be a story for a different time. Meanwhile,
we can now tell them where the entrance is.
Yes, and you can tell them what to expect. You can give them a few pointers. So yeah.
At the very least, they can actually set up ambushing into die.
Yes. So moving from there, Rubble did come out of his coma, but he's, as you guys hear about it, you guys do you guys like run to see if he's okay?
Oh yeah, totally.
Yeah.
All right. So as you guys make it to where Rubble was,
maybe
where Rubble's resting,
yeah.
Another dwarf, heavily armed with armor, comes out, and he looks like Rubble, but he looks older. And he stares at Shadow Wolf and Azramir and says, "Can I help you two?"
We're friends of Rubble. There is he okay?
You would be Rubble's older brother.
I see. My brother has spoken of his brothers.
He has.
My name is Boulder, and I am the heir to the head of our family, and I am here to retrieve my little brother.
Well, just know that he proved himself a very competent fighter.
It did.
Yes. Stories of his success has reached the halls of Garwudan. I assure you, that's why I'm here.
Yeah.
We actually need his help.
Do you need my help as well?
I don't need any help of the noble dwarves, unfortunately. It is your kind your kind and your family that has sent us into war with the orcs. We've been having trouble with the northern orc tribes. I assure you, anything that we handle, since it's you look like you're cleric of Morg, I do know that the Bronzehammer family has one of those.
That'd be me. I am of Clan Bronzehammer.
Well, your father was the one that ordered my platoon to handle the northern tribes, so I'm here to retrieve my brother. Unfortunately, you do know that I don't think I could really use your help. I think, however, this elf could use your help. So I recommend to stay with him. Your stories as well have reached the halls of Garwudan. An elf surviving this long. I gotta say, you're pretty impressive. Shadow Wolf, isn't it?
It is, and I'm honoured by your praise. Your
I've
brother
learned much of
was
the elves, Brother Dwarf, and although I was wary of them, one is proved to be a competent ally, and I don't know how elves live so long without fighting, but I don't know. This one is a good one.
Yes,
I'd
strong.
part thanks to your brother and Cleric Bronzhammer here. But I am honoured by your praise, and I thank you.
You
Are
are.
any of my people? I'm not as familiar as I might be with your lands. Are any of my people nearby that might assist you against the orcs? We have most of my people have some experience with them.
All right. Well, I unfortunately, like I said, this is just a family matter. So
I understand.
it'll be me, Rubble, and our brothers will be accompanying us. The Dwarven High Council just wants they just want a small platoon. Although I can't say I wouldn't be honored to have both of you travel with us, but maybe some other time.
If you need help, just send a raven, and I will come with as many people as I can get.
I'll keep that in mind, my liege. If you guys do not mind, I will give you guys a moment to say goodbye. He may not see you guys for a long, long time.
Okay.
All right. So,
And Azumir goes up and hugs uh, Rubble and says, "You will go far in this life. Do not worry about us, but worry instead for your safety, because you are going to battle again. And I send all good tidings of Morg with you."
Okay. For the sake of argument, because I can't do a Scottish accent, we're just gonna say Rubble bows. I'm sorry, PJ's gonna have to do that one. if you,
Thank you very much.
Yeah. So he accepts it with a smirk of sarcasm on his face.
Okay.
We'll make sure he has his share of the loot and any supplies which might be useful.
Yep. We'll get a pretty good nest egg from all of this.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully.
Oh,
Got
yeah.
a few things I've been thinking about doing.
Well,
You may even become one of the new blood of royal families if he gets enough treasure from us.
oh yeah. Well, is there anything else you guys like to do to wrap up this chapter? Because unfortunately, this does wrap up chapter 2 already.
Oh no.
Yeah. Well, that's a good thing and a bad thing.
Like I said, I mean, I would obviously will explain what we learned down there. Will help if they need setting up on in any sort of pickets or anything. At least they know where it is, where the enemy's coming from, and they can actually set appropriate defenses.
Okay. Well,
So
before we leave, I'm going to tell the audience what's about to happen to you guys. Because you guys actually, even though you didn't complete the adventure, I'm still giving you this reputation level. Reputation level is basically allowing you to have a general reputation in the world. Which means anywhere you go, this reputation level follows you. So this is people hearing about your story. This grants you title in the world. Anyone who sees you will recognize your title. So there's a couple things regarding all of that. For instance, all right, we're going to start with Azumir real quick. Azumir, I do have a couple things, or Witch King, I do have a couple things that your character can pick from.
Okay.
You can take a reputation level. Now, you can only do this one time. You can't belong to more than one faction. When it comes to faction, clans, guilds, and orders, which are pretty much all the same thing, a bit different. Their structure is also a bit different and stuff like that. They are different, but this follows that. When it comes to this, or plain just reputation, You have two things you could pick because one, you have created a character with a noble family, and you have helped shape the world of Paramoor that way. So I have taken your idea and I transformed it and made it grow. You could take a level 1 rank and either be a part of the Bronzehammer clan, which will grant some benefits to you, or you can take a rank in the Holy Order of Morg, which means now if you choose the Bronzehammer, your family recognizes your status. And that's like a family thing, and Garudan will recognize your status as well. As like
can I gain either or of the two factions positions later in the campaign? So like right now I gain prestige within my family, and then later I can gain more prestige within my church.
I'm not sure how that would work because I haven't thought that far ahead.
Well, I mean, surely a character could have multiple reputations with different factions.
Yeah, I would have thought so.
That is very true. I didn't really think that far ahead.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say yes, but if you do it that way, you cannot gain the fullness of each faction, because that would grant you like kind of some benefit. Because when you take a reputation, this grants you benefits. Just so you're aware. So yeah. So which one?
You might have to balance that down a little bit so that you can have a reputation in multiple factions.
Right. Yeah, I'm gonna have to do that. Like for instance, if you ever gain the full, like if you max out your ranks for your family, that gives you like you're basically almost the king of Garudan.
Oh, wow.
If you gain the fullness of your church, that's pretty much makes you the leader of like the head leader of the Church of Morg. The only issue with that is if you do that, is it possible you could do that? I'm not 100% sure, because I won't always award this to you, but you do gain benefits for each level. So, for instance, you can gain a reputation in the Holy Order of Morg. You can gain a reputation up to 24, whereas if you do a reputation level with your family, it only goes up to 5. And there's a reason for that.
What would make more sense right now? Reputation with my church and the Church of Morg, or reputation within his family?
Well, what would you think?
I would be tempted to say, if I might, as a medievalist, going up within the church. I mean, if I relate it to actual history, being higher ranks within the church, that would actually give you some or reputation within your family because you're a higher rank. Because as you know, you become a high church person, and that's ranking, and that gives you influence within your family. I can see why that you've got a problem. You need, as you said, you need to decide. You actually have to divorce. Do you have to divorce your family? It's okay, I'm not going to have more to do with my family if I'm going to stay within the church, or what? I mean, I say I don't know how. It depends how it's going to play out. I can see how it would work in real life.
Oh, I can too. I just don't. I don't know how it works in Paramoor.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, yeah.
Think about that.
No. I gotta think about that. You know what? I don't. So I would not. I would say dual reputation is very possible. It is very possible. So I will take that. I will definitely take that under advisement. So you could be part of like 2 different things, because technically your family is separate from the church and the church is separate from your family. But you see, that's the thing. You're a member of Bronzehammer, which is a noble dwarf clan, and you're a cleric of the dwarven god. So you kind of got the best of both worlds, regardless which way you go.
I think due to the fact that I got like an actual manifestation of morgue happen to us, that'll definitely raise my reputation in the church. So I'm gonna say it's Church of Morgue. I gained rank there.
All right, all right. So, so on your sheet somewhere, just put Holy Order of Morgue, and then put a 1 next to it.
Okay.
Which you gain the title Suffragan, and anytime that you're in a Church of Morgue, they will recognize your rank, and you are allowed 1 room to sleep free of charge. And if you need anything, you are allowed to receive up to 5 gold pieces for charity.
Cool.
Yep. So,
and I imagine as I gain 20 up to 24, then I have like 1,000 whatever gold pieces
if you really want to know, okay, so you would be an apostle. You would have acolytes under you. You would no longer be traveling, as that you would be the highest ranking member of a follower of Morgue.
Be the Pope.
You basically would be guarded, and you would live into Morgue's original temple palace, which resides in Garudan. There's actually 2 of them. One is in Gardan, one is in the Kingdom of Evermore. You can pick which one, and you would not have to worry about any form of charity. If you need money, you can have that, which would exceed over 5,000 gold pieces.
And I can also probably send later generations of adventurers out on quests.
Yes.
So my character could become an NPC in the world, and I can meet him later as he's older.
You kind of effectively retire.
Yeah, but I mean that's a totally valid. I think that's a totally valid option for characters that get high enough level.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. So, and reputation level does not correspond with your level of your character. And in Castles and Crusades, it's supposed to. But I kind of break that apart because I kind of like it if it works separately. Because just because you're a level like whatever doesn't mean you gain a reputation with anyone. You know, that's the same with gaining infamy with the people if you're a bad character. So I'm like, yeah, we're gonna make those separate. So yeah, you will have more time to gain levels here because there's several adventures leading up to halfway through the book that I've been writing for this campaign. Where you actually gain many more levels in reputation. So yeah, it's possible. Very much possible. Yep. So, all right, now time for Shadow Wolf. Shadow Wolf, I have I made a couple things for you. This one you don't have to go with it, but because no matter what, the faction exists. Let's see here. Where are you? Here you go. Because you pride yourself and pride that your character is kind of like a scribe, a journalist, a librarian, I have created the Lore Masters Guild.
Awesome.
And
maybe they can eventually join with the Bardic Guild, and then a bard's character or a bard character could have access to the Lore Masters.
So this would grant you, if you take 1 level in this will grant you the rank of scribe, the title of scribe. Unfortunately, you are taxed to keep the guild hall. There is a guild hall, and it's a giant library. So this would exist in many different capitals. This could be in the this is in the location of Conquistos, which is this entire region right here. So they could have a guild hall in Evermore, they could have a guild hall in Garudan, and they could have a guild hall in they could even have a guild hall in the Elfheim. These would exist these are giant libraries, so they do exist in the capitals. Easy to say that they cover this whole thing. They're not necessarily secret, but they do take time to maintain. So you are taxed 15% of any treasure you get to keep it going. So yeah.
Okay, and what benefits do I? Oh, I've got it.
Well, okay, so
It's interesting.
So
I've got your doc up, and
the
it's got
lore
the guild.
masters. Well, let me tell you a bit of the history. Originally started as a small cabal who devoted their services to the monarch that decided that the information might be handled to turn into a more lucrative part of their trade. You do write books. You could be a writer, and you could even sell it as sell your knowledge to others. The lore masters are powerful members of almost every town and city where their guild halls are located at. Their access to their knowledge and willingness to sell it gives them an importance to a role to play in political machinations of powers that can be. It is well known. That access is gained through payments in gold, but also in knowledge. So anyone who comes and gives you a piece of information that's worth anything that you could put into a book, that's what they do. In case you so. How does this work for you? Because you are a scribe, you have been taking down information through your travels that you could turn into the guild. And they do actually give you small payment for that. They also give you, it is kind of like a secret society, but not really. It's kind of like an internal thing. So, the 15% tax, that they charge you goes to strictly maintenance. And then, any money that, the rest of the money you have is what you make through your adventures. That's yours. The rest of it just goes through maintenance and maintaining of the books. That also means you can gain access to this guild hall at any time for information that you're looking for.
Right. So I've got access to their library.
Yep.
Okay.
The library, not just any library. The library.
Library of Candlekeep.
Let me put it to you this way: the Lore Master's library will definitely rival any royal library you can come across. There may be things in there that most royal families don't even have.
Awesome.
So
okay,
that's one option. I do have a couple other options. You could become part of a merchant guild if you want. I don't think I have anything written up for a merchant guild. Or you could just take a reputation and just generally the world, which just gives you let me tell you what it gives you. Give me a second. I gotta pull it up. This just gives you a general title of Lord or Baron, which isn't half as cool. So if you don't like the Lore Masters Guild, you can do this. Give me 1 second. I gotta scroll down to the ranks. So you could just take the general title, which makes you a squire. You don't really get nothing for that though. But if you do build in just general reputation, you can become like a level 4. Makes you what you call a dame, and you are allowed up to 1 mile of land, and which you could have 4 occupants from one place, and then 4 from a thorp and 2 from a hamlet, and you also get 4 guards.
Wait, so because he's an elf, he gets to be a dame.
He could be, if he wants to be.
So I wasn't aware that elves were considered female if they're male.
It's just the general title for land and treasure.
Okay. I thought you were saying that he's like a female knight.
No, nothing like that. Nothing like that.
You mean I get a Demesne? That's the main.
Yeah, I mean, what you're saying?
What's up?
Are you? Go ahead.
I said, you mean I get a Demesne? Domain. Small. No. I think I'm winning because that's. It's pronounced domain. It's Demesne.
No, it's pronounced domain. It's just a different spelling.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's pronounced domain.
I mean, well, regardless of which, these are a couple options you have. I didn't really see anything else that would fit your character, so I didn't know what else to do. I figured the Lore Masters Guild would be a good one for you.
You know, 15%. So 15% of my income, I get access to the.
Yeah, but remember, you just got a bucket
Although
of treasure.
I imagine if you get high enough rank in the organization, you can potentially not have to pay a tax anymore.
Everyone pays a tax. But
Oh,
each person gets
even the librarians?
Yep, the librarians pay a tax too. That
But
helps
is it
everyone
less
out.
or the same? Is it
The
less or the
question
same?
Well, okay, so librarians, okay, so it depends because librarians, so the Lore Masters Guild max rank is 10, and if you become a librarian, you're running the guild hall.
I was to say, if I become a librarian, does that mean I get to be played by Noah Weil and my own TV show?
Maybe. or by your local GM, which is me. So
Well, in fact, I was going to say, come to think of it, I mean, in some ways, actually, the librarian from the movies is
and
not
some like
far off the
well
kind of
and
character I was thinking of with Shadow.
Yeah, that is true.
so librarians do take care of the guild hall, and they do have like a different because it's 15% whatever income there is. So if a librarian spends their time maintaining the entire place, and they only bring in like so much gold, they're really just like 15% of like 10 pieces of gold is like gold pieces, and the rest is for yourself. So that's why it's a percentage, because it's regardless of which, it's whatever is on your character at that time. So that way and they don't want to set a charge because everyone makes a different price, because each person has a different task. For instance, a scribe's task is to take down information and bring it back to the guild hall to be put into books, and for the information to be read over. So the next title up, which is like between 2 and 4, you have Traveler. So that means you could be given a mission. They'd be like, hey, I need you to travel to this region over here or over there, and I need you to chronicleize it. And then there's the Chronicler that actually pretty much does the same thing, only that they have a higher rank in the librarian charge, and they may actually speak to librarians quite often. And then a Performer is more like a bard, only they perform the information. And then you got librarians who put a charge over everything. You're basically a guild leader.
So you kind of, in effect, you actually sort of kind of got the bards in there, a degree of bards in there anyway.
Yep.
I suppose.
Only without having the effectiveness of a bard.
Yeah. Well, yeah, but I mean, I would imagine bards would have some connection to that with the lore masters and the rest of it, because myth and legend lore and the rest of it is a bard's. So I've got the lore master. You and off the lore master guild.
So what are you thinking? I sold you on that one? Not really.
I'm not sure. No, I know. I mean, I looked at them, but I think because amongst others, you get up to a point, and some of these things, you sort of start getting to the point where are you actually going to be out of venturing that much?
Yeah, but that's like with any guild. Unfortunately, when you
exactly.
Unfortunately, when you achieve a certain rank, you're taken out of the adventure. That's like effectively your character is retiring.
Yeah,
because you're unfortunately you're leading an entire thing. I mean, even if you just take a regular reputation, you're still effectively being taken out of the adventure, depending on how high you go.
Oh, yeah, I get that.
Because you're kind of a lord, and nobody wants to see you go get hurt. They're like, "No, my lord, you."
I mean, technically, if a guild has really pressing matters to attend to, and no one else can do it except for the librarian or apostle or whatever, then you would be sent on an adventure.
Right, but that's like if somebody is out for world domination, and they're like, pull him from the Lore Masters Guild, pull him from the Holy Order of Morg, pull him from what is he part of? Oh my God, he slaughtered an entire army by himself. Yeah, get him. It's like that's you effectively taking on. You're effectively taking on like something like that's basically going to war at that point. Yeah, you're
Oh, yeah.
gonna be you're gonna be yeah. If anyone goes to war, the guilds are definitely pulling out their top agents.
Yeah, no, I'm just thinking that if you're I suppose it depends how you
There is also the Brotherhood of Shadows, which is basically
the thieves guild. Yep.
A thieves guild, yeah. Actually, I think that's an assassin's guild.
Yeah, so they're like an assassin's guild.
Let's see. Hang on. I got it right here.
I had it right here as well.
Nope, it is of rogues. And then there's the Society of the Veil. That is an assassin's guild. So yeah, I don't think that really fits your guy. You're not really an assassin. You're just and even though you're a rogue, I wouldn't make you part of that one. I mean, that's.
I was going to say no. I mean, I looked at that, and when I looked at that, when you polish one, I thought that's not really appropriate for.
You may be a rogue, but you're out for information and sneaking around, more like a scout leader.
Yeah, exactly.
You're effectively this fantasy world's version of a Boy Scout.
I'm the fantasy world's version of Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
You even gave me a whip, if you remember.
What's up?
You even gave me a whip, if you remember.
I don't remember giving you a whip, but if you got a whip, that's fine.
you gave me a chance for a whip because I sent my.
Oh, that's right, because you bought it from.
Yeah, like Indiana Jones.
Yeah.
So I guess the session is over. So
yeah, pretty much.
I mean, we probably should end the stream.
Yep. Well, the only reason why the stream is still going this week is we're kind of discussing what's going to happen to your character's futures. You're taking the level of the Holy Order of Morgue, and he's going to do something which we'll talk more about later. So, all right. So we did have this nice discussion, which if you don't really, I'll give you like. Our next session is going to be in 2 weeks. So our next session is 2 weeks. That does give you some time to think, there too, Colin, and what you want to do. And then if you have something else where I could present you something else that's better, just let me know. So that way I can incorporate it. All right. So anyway, guys, that's the end of our stream. So they gain that, plus we're going to get off here, and everyone's going to gain XP for the day.
Awesome.
All right. Well, Colin, do you have anything to say for our audience?
Not really at the moment. Hopefully see you in a fortnight's time with some richer and more advanced characters. We'll have to see what happens.
Oh, we're gonna see what happens, and you guys are definitely gonna be richer because we got some things to go. We got some things to go down.
and depending upon what TJ and I can come up with, we might have slight change of character as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah. All right, and okay. And Witch King, do you have anything else to say?
I have a blog post coming out every day this month. So I have them scheduled to come out at 4:30 in the morning every day. So people can read them at work or something. I think, so I have the blog. I have my YouTube channel, which I might be doing something new on soon. I'm not 100% sure, but yeah, you can follow me on Twitter at PLOTULUS96. Or you can follow my blog, or just watch me on Tabletop Junkie streams.
Ironcast wants to know, what can we expect from your blog?
For my blog, you can expect role-playing game reviews, maybe some book reviews, role-playing game digressions, ideas, discussions. Maybe I'll talk about some of my campaign settings that I've worked on. That kind of stuff.
All right. And for me, I am Tabletop Junkie. You can expect from me my more reviews on my YouTube channel. I just purchased the Chronicles of Ares, or Eris, I believe. It's by Greg Lambert. Everyone knows him as Aries on Twitter, and he's on the Weekend Geek. I actually have talked to this guy. He seems like a pretty cool guy, and I love. He also did the Chronicles of the Wilder Kind. So I'm hoping maybe, if Paramoor ever comes to a screeching halt, which I hope it never does, because there's still more to expand on in this world. We barely scratched the surface, and but at some time, you got to explore other realms. The rings of brass is a thing. So there's definitely other magical realms to explore out there, but we still got more to explore here. All right, so I don't know where we're at, but I'm not gonna make any big announcements. We do have a couple players on standby waiting to join this campaign.
Awesome.
I'm not gonna mention how many or who until we get a for sure number. I know Colin said he's got one. I've got one or two, so we're looking at we might be able to get a decent table going here again. So yeah, all right. I've got more reviews coming, as well as maybe a couple actual plays on our off time, which right now that might come to a screeching halt. The before we even start them, because unfortunately, I do have to prepare for Castles and Crusades. I have got everything prepared and on the table, but because we are looking for new players, and if you are interested, you can get a hold of me. You can get a hold of the Witch King of Samra or Colin. We're all over Discord and all over Twitter. Find us on there. One of these two nice gentlemen would be nice enough to get a hold of me and let me know what's going on, so that way I can get everyone in for character creation. It looks like sometime next week, or within the next week, when I have some time away from work, I will be getting with these players as well regarding their characters. So, and it's yeah, so that's what I got going on. So
Awesome.
I want to let everyone know, thank you for joining us, and hope you guys enjoyed the show. Unfortunately, yes, we didn't get very far, but that's what happens when the party is hurting. But hey, it happens. So I want to wish you guys all a great and wonderful day, and remember to work hard, play hard, and game hard as always. Gotta have that time to relax. Have a great and wonderful evening. Gentlemen, stick around for a bit, because I have to dole out XP and we have to do some accounting regarding your gold, money, and regarding things that you probably want to buy. So,
oh yes,
because you will have time and money for all of that. So you guys have a great night. All right.
And everyone.